Hey, what's up guys, this is your boy Frosty here with another storytime video with some gameplay in the background. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself, and this storytime, despite the title, was actually an accident. And also, definitely something I'm not proud of doing. Anyways, let's jump right into the storytime. So the storytime begins during my 7th grade year, and the day starts pretty normal. I wake up, I get dressed, do my hair, and I eat breakfast, and I get picked up by the bus, and I get to school, hang out with my friends during passing period, and I'm going through all my classes pretty normal, they're boring, doing my work. Then the day is almost over and it's 6th period, and this was my second to last class of the day. This was my science class, and me personally, I loved this class. I love doing the lab experiments in class, and just overall a great class. And even the teacher was super cool, and we start class, and I can remember this day I needed to go get my science notebook out of my locker in the hall, because I was just messing around during the passing period, and I think I went to go use the bathroom and used up all my time during passing period. Anyways, I asked to go out of the room and get it. I go into the hall and I get to my locker, which is right outside of the classroom, and I'm there putting in my stupid ass code for the lock on it, and it's not opening up for some reason. I'm like, fuck, did I just forget my own locker code? And I'm like, bruh, I fucking did. And I try a couple more times and it's not working. I try a couple more times, still not working. I try a different code, still didn't work. So I have to go back inside, completely defeated because my dumbass just forgot my own locker code. I get to my teacher's desk and she's like, where's your notebook, bro? And I'm like, I forgot my locker code. And she's like, how the hell did he forget it? You come here every day and go to your locker every class period. And I'm like, I have no idea. But anyway, she whips out this massive ass book with everyone's locker codes, because at the beginning of the year, we have to register for the locker and then write down our codes. So she has everyone's, and I'm pretty sure every teacher did though. But anyway, she gives me my code, and my dumbass has to walk back outside and get my notebook and come to class. So I do that, I get my notebook, and I think I came back into class and we're starting notes already for the beginning class, and your boy is getting pretty bored from doing notes, and we finish our stupid little slideshow, and finally we're done, and we start doing our work, and we needed to glue things in because we were gluing things down in our notebooks. It was like an interactive notebook. And I didn't have glue, and nobody else did, because we were all moochers off of this teacher. And the teacher was out of glue sticks as well, so she was looking through her desk drawers, and she's looking, and she finds this like super strong liquid glue, and it's like a medium-sized bottle, and she says, this should be fine. I just passed it around class, and she gives it to the kids that sit more towards the back of class. And then they finish gluing their things down, and let's call this kid Jay. Well, Jay was one of my friends, but we sat at different tables. He sat way in the back, and I sat kind of towards the middle. And he's walking towards us, and he's like laughing and says like pretty loud, "This glue smells weird." And I guess everyone at this table has smelt this glue, and they were all laughing behind him like, yeah, it smells weird as hell. And he's still sniffing this glue coming towards our table. And he gets to our table and he's like, smell the glue, it smells weird as hell. And since I'm a dumbass, your boy grabs this bottle of high quality liquid glue and takes a deep ass inhale of this shit, and I cough after smelling it because the smell was really nasty and super strong. And then he tells the other people at the table to sniff it as well. They do, because we're dumbass middle schoolers. But right after that, I had taken the biggest whiff of this shit. My head started to feel really light. I felt like I was kind of floating. I remember just feeling really weird, like really off. And I remember my friends at the table I sat at telling me they felt weird as well. And then Jay keeps going, telling people to smell it. And he gets closer to the teacher's desk, which is the last table in the classroom. And he's over there still telling people to smell this glue bottle. And she finally hears him saying this, and she starts freaking out. She's like, no. What are you doing? You can't sniff this glue. You'll get high. It has chemicals in it that make you high. And in my head, I was like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm definitely high right now. I don't feel normal. And same with basically the rest of the class, except for maybe 3 people that didn't sniff it. And she's still telling Jay he can't be doing that. And Jay is like, miss, I didn't know that's what I was doing. I'm sorry. And she lets him go off very easy and just says, if I catch you smelling that shit again or drugging my class like that again, I'm going to write you up, in a joking manner, because she understood that Jay was just an ignorant little kid. And she let him go. And yeah, your boy sat in class high with everybody else, and I was barely paying attention. We were laughing at the fact that we all just sniffed glue. After a while, I was sitting there and my stomach started to turn. It felt like somebody was grabbing my stomach and twisting it. It definitely did not feel good. Should have went to the nurse, but I didn't. I just went to my next class, which was a math class, which sucked ass. I actually did not like the math teacher at all. He was a bit of a dick. But like halfway through that class before school ended, the effects of the glue were wearing off because I started feeling back to normal, and your boy goes through the rest of the day just as normal. But school ends and I get on the bus home, and I'm telling my friends that I don't have class with on the bus, that because of stupid Jay, I got high in class sniffing glue. And they're just laughing at the story, and they're like, bro, you're so fucking stupid for falling for that shit. I'm just like, whatever, bro, it's in the past now. And finally, your boy gets home, and I tell my dad, and literally this guy goes, yep, that's what glue does to you if you sniff that shit. And he tells me that Jay is a dumb fuck and should have got in trouble, and I was like, yeah, probably he should have. And that was it. I got off scot-free. I didn't get in trouble. Obviously, it was an accident, and I don't think anybody got in trouble from it because it was an accident. But yeah, guys, anyways, this pretty much wraps up the end of the story. The story when I sniffed glue and I was high in middle school. And this story time has 2 morals to it. Number 1, don't sniff glue at all. A really bad habit and can eventually lead to worse things like harder drugs. And 2 is definitely listen to your lab safety, because if I would have listened to that shit, my dumbass would have known not to smell this glue. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on the video. Later, guys. Stay frosty.